So just gone 7:30 Tuesday evening. I'm just doing dinner. Lee's got one of his microwave meals and I'm cooking steak with onions and shallots, potatoes and beans, something like that. Yeah, watch his space. Well, it's about 9:30 now, Tuesday night, and again, conditions feel good, nice breeze, and yeah, it's been an enjoyable day, let me tell you, having had that one this morning. So yeah, spring in my step, and like I've said before, I fish best when I'm catching fish, I think. So yeah, fingers crossed for the night ahead. The boys on the island, they had a mid-60 common, I think £66 today. I think Adam's still catching consistently in 18, but in general, unless something's happening I'm not aware of, it's pretty tough around the lake. It's been an unprecedented tough time for a few days now, but yeah, let's hope it's all set to change.
So I'm sitting now on the bench.
Well, it might be out here in the rain out there. It's 6 o'clock Wednesday morning, and out of the blue looks like a storm's coming. We've had some lightning which I'm trying to capture on the GoPro, and now I'm in the safety of the bivvy. I'm not sure how safe this is either, but yeah, it's again, we were saying last night I could do with a storm. Well, we said that last time, and then when the storm come, I'm thinking could do without this, and neither did the fishing really warm up. But this yeah, this storm might just have the desired effect. We'll see. Well, it's 10 o'clock now Wednesday morning, and I tell you what, it feels mad for it. It's like we've had a storm about 2 or 3 hours ago, and you know, there's just that feeling in the air it should have kicked off. Yet round the lake I think there's been a couple of small ones caught. So right now, you know, all to play for. But if you wanted perfect conditions and, you know, to break up that heat which we've had the last few days, then this is it, because it's overcast, it's mild, there's a nice breeze on the water, and it just screams catching fish. Just scanning round now, you can see, look, not a cloud, you know, it's all not a cloud in the sky, it's all cloud, you can't see any blue sky, and you know, just there's that feeling in the air. You all right, mate?
Oh mate, there's 5 volt this end, I'm getting there.
Oh, you ain't still on it?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Go on.
I'm just working from the end now.
Oh, you made a lot of progress since last time.
I think I've made it a little bit worse, but sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better. So I'm getting there, I'm just trying to get this little bit loose here.
Yeah, just scanning round now. So as I was saying earlier, it looks mad for it. And in actual fact, I wouldn't mind betting now the blue sky's coming. You know, you can hear that storm going away from us now. And yeah, it's probably set to be another hot day. But right now, it feels mad for it. Steaming up now, I think. But no sooner as I was doing that bit of footage, I had a bite. Art's come through my chest on my left hand rod, and yeah, it turned out to be a common, about £6. And I might be exaggerating, but you know what, it certainly got me going. You ever seen a golden eagle before?
No, never seen one.
Yeah.
No.
Quite rare. That's a resident one here, been here like since I've been coming here.
Oh,
look at the wingspan on it.
Yeah, it's massive. How big is the wingspan, Cat?
About 5 foot.
5 foot?
Yeah.
It's as big as us.
Yeah.
Oh, not that big up there though, is it?
Yeah, it's difficult to get perception of size. It's very rare to get them in this part of France. Normally they're in the States and stuff.
I know, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's just gone 10 o'clock now, Wednesday night. It's been a blazing hot day, red hot, and yeah, it takes it out of you. But yeah, right now I've just got what you can see in the bivvy there. I ain't getting in the sleeping bag. I've just got a white sheet on top of my sleeping bag and a white sheet over me, and I didn't even need that last night until we had this storm this morning. Then it got a bit chilly, but anyway, yeah, red hot. And although we've got a bit of a breeze on the water, yeah, could just do with, I don't know, could just do with, you know, some cooler winds and stuff. Maybe that's what it needs, because it is still quiet all around the lake, gotta say. Well, it's lunchtime Thursday and I've come round from a normal Thursday shower, catch up with the office, that sort of thing. Last night was a quiet night for me. Lee lost one. Mick Payne in 16 had a PB in the form of a £60 common. So yeah, well done to you, Mick. I'll try and catch up with you this morning. Around the rest of the lake, I'm not sure, but you know what? It is unprecedented quiet. But yeah, anyway, all to play for, and yeah, let's skirt about and catch up with a couple of the lads. In fact, I was just about to drive off and Adam's turned up, so we'll catch up with Adam, who's in peg 18. Yeah, come round here, buddy, out the wind. You're probably not going to be able to see me because I've got me camo on. Yeah, the Polish boys kindly got me this. Look at this. It looks slim in it, doesn't I, hey?
You got some clothes on.
Yeah, I think it's a small. The first thing, I ain't worn a small since I was 3. Yeah, but anyway, so buddy, tell me how you're getting on.
Had a couple of fish a day at the moment. It's not too bad. Had 30, 31 fish now. Had a 49 last night and a 41. But just picking 2 off in the morning at the moment, that's it. It's been slow during the days, but it's slow everywhere, so there's not a lot else can be done. Apart from that, it's not as good as what it was last week. I think it's something to do with the temperature. Because they're not spawning anymore either. I just keep seeing fish sat in the middle channel, just not doing a lot. So I'm catching, 17's not doing. I don't know why that is when they're in there as well. A lot of fish lumping out at night time. I've had runs at night as well, which is good. Over and out.
Yeah, no, well, you've done well, Ad. Yeah, top rod this week, that's right, and last week, I think.
It's been all right.
You've done all right, yeah, compared with the rest of the lake.
Well, it swims you in as well, it helps, but it has been hard. This week's totally changed compared to last week. Last week, some days I was getting 4 or 5 runs a day. And this is, like I say, it's 2 in the morning and that's it. And it's just slow, so that's why I come for a shower and a bit of food and all that lot.
Right.
That's quite good.
Yeah, well done, buddy. And I'll catch up with Gav on my way round. I'm just going to go and do my rounds now.
Yeah.
Go and have lunch with Max.
Well, nice barbecue. Do you invite Lee?
Oh, don't start, see? Yeah, you have to lower the tone. Yeah, he didn't like missing out, Lee.
No, he didn't. But he's fussy, though. Yeah. What have he eaten?
Do you know what? He's so fussy.
Microwave meals. How can you live on microwave meals?
Well, he does. Yeah, and yeah, I'm going around to have lunch with Jasper and Max, although they don't know it at the moment. So,
yeah, he's going to go and eat all the grub.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Clear him out before the end.
I'll catch up with you, if not before. I'll see you Saturday morning, I guess, yeah?
We're going tomorrow. We're leaving at midday tomorrow, yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
Yeah, so...
Yes, so there's about 80 anglers jumping in your swim.
I'd say so, maybe, yeah, a bit like that.
Yeah, okay, mate, cool. All right, well, I'll catch you later as I get round.
Oh, no, cheers, Kev.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers, buddy. That's it, nice and close, Jasper. Yeah, there you go. So, boys, got 2 minutes of tape. Quickly, synopsis of the last 2 weeks so far.
That's about it. It's just been gruelling. I've had to hide all the knives and all the ropes and anything away from Jasper because he's suffered, the boy.
Yeah,
but he's looked after. He's done his help the aged.
Yeah, it's a hard 2 weeks. I hope for the last 2 days catch 1 fish. Hopefully a big one.
But at least his fishing's been consistent. Mine's gone downhill. He's been consistent for the whole fortnight.
But even with the 1 rod you had in the shallow water, you didn't get a bite on that. Whereas for you, Max, over in the snags and everything else, you've had what 20 odd fish, was it?
20 odd takes, probably 12 fish.
Right.
Lost about 8. But yeah, it's been they've all been in like 3 foot water and less, which probably accounts for the fact why I've only had like fish to 50. The big girls probably wouldn't have enough water to go over their backs out there.
But it has been a tough.
For the whole lake.
Weeks. For the start of our trip 2 weeks ago, we was picking up from where it was fishing well. It's just steadily gone downhill, hasn't it?
Yeah. First 72 hours, the whole lake fished. You done particularly well. You and Lee over there, Adam in 18. The other lake, the rest of the lake, not so well. But then it was like someone threw a switch. The lake turned off, and even the island. I mean, if you don't see the island going out, then you know. It's hard.
Yeah, it's been a tough time. But we've got 48 hours now for you to get a bite, Jasper. And let's hope you do, yeah? And let's hope you get the nemesis of the Scar Common, because I'll be around here. It would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, right, boys. Yeah, well, I'll catch up with you Saturday probably at the clubhouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick skirt round there because the battery's about to go of the peg here in 11, Thursday lunchtime. All to play for next 48 hours.
Perfect example, this peg of all the gear, no idea.
Yeah, no. Do you know what though, Max? Just quickly, we learn, like you were saying,
Yeah.
every trip you come on here, you go away thinking and
Yeah.
learning about something, don't you?
That to me is one of the biggest fascinations of Rainbow. That, you know, when I started fishing here, it really kick-started me thinking again about my fishing, and everything you start questioning everything you think you knew, because Rainbow just turn it upside down, turn your head and leave you thinking you know nothing.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
and I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
This last 12 days, I can relate exactly to that. Yeah. Tea time Thursday, and it's just torn off.
Mind that check?
your left one.
No, it's that float near the stump at the back.
Oh right.
Conditions look good now, Max,
I'll
don't
tell
they?
you what.
Hey?
2 weeks. I wish we'd had 2 weeks of this.
Yeah, it does feel so much better.
It
That's
feels
for sure.
fishy, doesn't it?
It does.
You can feel
It does. Yeah.
the old air pressure. You can feel it. It's been relentless the last few days, but now you can feel it's like clearing. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we've got 36 hours to capitalise now. Oh, and Lee.
£40.12. £40.12.
£40.12, nice one. Yeah, well done, Lee. Superb. Yeah, superb, Lee. Beautiful scales.
Lovely fish, isn't it?
Yeah, superb. Let's get the other side, Lee.
£40.12.
Yes. Superb.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, nice. Coming to one. Lovely, Lee. Well, we needed that one, didn't we? It's about time.
Yeah. I've lost a couple as well, so well overdue that, Kev. Over the moon with that. So bit of cloud today and had a take, so lovely.
And while you were playing that, I had a drop back. And I had a bream. Come on, you big uns. Carp, that is, not bream. Oh, it's tea time now, Thursday. Lee's just put back that 40. It feels really good for a bite. With this weather now, overcast, it's been breezy all day, much cooler. It does feel like we're in for one or two now.
There are over 15,000 products in the news. Pick up your free copy from any
7:30 now, Thursday night, and we're just having dinner now. So we got, thanks to a microwave, made life easy. Pie and gravy. Yeah, looks, and we've got some champagne, haven't we?
Top of the range, these.
We pushed the boat out, haven't we?
Push the boat out on these.
So we've got 36 hours all to play for, Lee.
Yeah.
It's
Last
not
10
over
minutes in the game.
Yeah, we're in the last 10 minutes.
Last 10
Yeah,
minutes.
and we're having a good game,
Good game.
yeah.
Alright, Bruce.
Look at that, champagne and dinner on a rainbow on a Thursday night, and the conditions look spot on, don't they, Lee?
Yeah.
Best conditions we've had all week.
So big fish Thursday, Kev, sort of, and
Yeah.
this wind's been like this all day near enough, hasn't it? So
Well,
I'm
let's
looking forward to tonight.
cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
Been a
It's another
cracking
good
12
trip.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not over yet.
Not
Cheers.
over, mate. Cheers, Kev.
Well, it's 1 o'clock Friday morning. Lee's out playing a fish. Conditions out there are just perfect. Gotta get a bite myself. Just mad for it. I think that might be the first time 21's seen a bike. So what's your rationale?
Well,
Get a bite, Cycle across the water?
Yeah.
Quicker than the boat?
Well, I think you could. I don't know about me. You've amazed me this holiday.
Oh, haven't I? I've amazed myself. Yeah, we'll go through that later. It's amazing fishing with me, I know that. Yeah.
Just done me though, Kev. Look, I ain't had one of them for a few years.
What's that?
Just done me on the shin. Been a few years since I've had a whack on the shin.
Maybe you should wear shin pads when fishing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Nah, it's your bike. I don't know if you've put a little booby trap on there for me. I say you was the one that suggested take it.
Go on then, give it a go. I can't see that making the trip over to 11. Lee's taking his boat over to Max so they can stack it away and stuff in advance of tomorrow and then use my boat. The idea being then he can ride the bike back here. But I reckon he'll be walking and my bike will be a snag. Wow, he's quick, that Lee. He was quick on the field, he's quick in the boat. That was quick, mate.
And try it today. Pizza, alcohol, rich food, donuts. It's hard to know exactly.
He got over there and he's left the bag that he needs back in the car, so he's had to come back. Look at me, I'm just eating my breakfast probably around my mouth. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, take two. I'm expecting to see you again though, somehow. I'm expecting to see you again. You'll have forgot something. Well, it's 11:30 now, Friday morning, and I was astonished I didn't get a bite last night in those conditions. Crikey, was I confident. But anyway, yeah, that's fishing, but all to play for. And yeah, just getting some bits together now, making it easier for a pack up tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm just going to run through two bits of gear that I get a lot of questions on via, you know, Facebook and Messenger and stuff. One is my Oz tent, size and stuff, and the other, since I posted some details on batteries, this battery that I've used since I got here, I recharged it a couple of days ago, like about, what, 9-10 days into the trip. It didn't need charging, I just did it through paranoia. But you know what, this lithium ion battery is fantastic. You know, it lasted, and it have probably lasted the 2 weeks I'm here. Again, that all comes down to what swim you're in and obviously how many fish you're catching. But it's a 50 amp battery, which apparently has as much power as a 110. Well, it seems to have more power than my 110 in terms of longevity. And also you notice that the power doesn't diminish. So I think with lithium technology, the power dies immediately at the end, rather than the normal lead acid battery where the power peters out during the sort of, you know, week that you're using it or so. So anyway, we'll have a quick look at it, and there's a few options. This one I bought from Alpha Batteries in the UK. You've got the Dutch mateys that are doing them. I think Carp Lounge are doing it now out of Germany, according to Max. So there's probably a few options out there. You need to research it if you're interested. But this battery was 500 quid, and it's from an American company. But yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah, so it weighs about 6.5 kilos. So it's 12 volt, 50 AH. I bought a C-Tech dedicated charger for it, which was about 100 quid. So I use the C-Tech charger to do my lead acid ones. They're great chargers. I think they're amongst the best. But as I say, at 100 quid it was quite trumpy. But yeah, it's the best one to use with the lithiums. Apparently you don't, or it's not wise to use your normal charger, apparently. But again, I ain't researched it too much. Eric's done a lot more research than me. But you know, as I say, the fact they're so light, and they last so long, and they take a lot less. I think I had this on charge, and it charged itself up within like 4 hours. But as I say, so that's the subject of batteries, and you know, I don't think I need a second one because it lasts so long. And when I did charge it a couple of days ago, I just put my 12-volt small one on that I use for charging my phone and my speakers and stuff, just for the interim while that was being charged. But as I say, at 500 quid, a lot of money. And there are less expensive ones out there, I believe. But yeah, as I say, for those that are fishing regularly and so forth, and those who are struggling to carry them, as I say, that weighs 6.5 kilos, and my big leisure one, I think, weighs 26 kilos. So yeah, darn sight easier transporting about, especially in some of these precarious swims on Rainbow. Right, my Oz tent, I've got the RV3. And it's 2.4 metres across and 2 metres deep. For those that have asked whether you can get one that takes 2 people, the RV4 is 2.4 by 2.4, which means you can get 2 bed chairs front to back. So they're probably the 2 most popular sizes for us anglers. Tacklebox used to sell them, they don't sell them anymore. I think it's a camping shop that distributes them now in the UK. And it's a brilliant bit of kit. The way, you know, go on YouTube, it's easier to go on YouTube and see how these go up and go down rather than me demonstrate it. But, you know, honestly, I can put this up before some guys are getting some of their tents even out of the bag, as well as put it away. And it's just not just for when you're fishing, it's when you get it home and you have to dry it and pack it away and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's a brilliant bit of kit. And you'll rarely see on the videos me having the awnings. But I've got the sides that sort of double the size of the tent, and I can't fault it. It's fantastic. And we had that big storm first week we was here. It's not the first time I've been in a storm here or other places. Make sure you peg it down properly, guy rope it down and everything else. And my tent was in the front, you know, face of the wind. The wind was smacking it head on. But as I say, guy rope down well, and it worked fine. It wouldn't work fine if you had the sides infills on. Then I think you'd lose the infills, or you know, the whole thing would collapse. So if you did have the sides on and all of a sudden big storms come in, you need to take them down. Otherwise, I rarely use them anyway. And yeah, this tent works a treat. Yeah, this is how I ordinarily have it. So there's, as I was saying, the bed chair, that's 2.4 across, so I have my bed chair there. But if you had a RV4, you could have 1 bed chair front to back there and 1 bed chair front to back there. As I say, the awnings, this like roof thing comes out, you zip the sides in, but that's all much better covered on YouTube. Got venting panels that you can open up, you know, depending on the weather. It's a built-in ground sheet. On here on the staging, I haven't been able to use pegs. I've screwed it to the staging, but ordinarily you use pegs. There's guy ropes all over the place, and yeah, as I say, here's a rear view of it. It's a great bit of kit, I've got to say. Well, fantastic bit of kit. Right, so I've just covered those 2 bits of tackle. Now the priority is to catch a fish. I've just been thinking about the glorious 16th of June in years gone by, because today's the 16th, and yeah, those fond memories of like the 3-month close season that seemed to take forever, and that excitement like weeks before of starting, well, on Harrow particularly, but you know, anywhere, going back to Weald, Darenth, oh, so many places. And but yeah, Harrow for sure. And yeah, fond memories. So yeah, so all the lads that are out there today fishing their lakes that you know, have got a close season, good luck to you boys, because it's yeah, a great day in the calendar. And although it's sort of been lost a bit now, what with, you know, a lot of lakes not having a close season, it's yeah, it's still a magical day, that's for sure.
What you got? No. Yeah. You're winding me up, you are. Bloody miles away. That wind blew, must have picked it up and threw it across there.
7-2.
He's not very good at counting, is our Kev? Oh, look him, Matt. After the storm next day, we couldn't find it, and now he's found it about 150 yards away. Here he comes.
That must be 150 yards over there. The storm sent that.
Yeah,
Yeah? Look at that.
that's unreal.
One mat and one sling all together.
Man's seriously, how do you think you got there, Kev?
Well, the wind must have picked it up and thrown it, and it's floated, obviously. Yeah, because we were looking for it around local, weren't we?
Yeah.
Imagine it all the way over there, sticking out the 2 foot of water. There you go. Saved the day, haven't I?
Superman, you are.
Superman. No into my talents.
No, you lose a point for that. Oh, he's cooking now.
Oh, he's cooking now. All right, pull me in there. We'll keep dry.
Yeah, you're in control there, Kev. Yeah, work it, Kev, work it.
Don't worry, Lee. You stay there. I'll be all right.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Push this towards you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm getting that one, mate.
I
I'm
think
making a meal with this.
the problem you got though, if you push that one towards me, Kev,
How do I get back?
how do you get back?
Yeah, that's good thought.
Do you lose a point or?
If I can gain a point, we'll get in the boat. What if I push them both back?
I reckon you should push the big one back. Push the big one back, Kev.
What if I push this one back?
No, because that's how you're going to get back. You need
Oh,
a little
of
one.
course I am, yeah.
Push the big one back.
I've got to get back, haven't I?
Yeah. Well, he's an athlete. He's an athlete.
I'm on it. We're in the 85th minute, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're in the 85th minute, and I'm not giving up yet. Still time for another one, isn't there?
Still time, mate. Still
Yeah.
time.
I think the analogy is like the game. It's a draw. Although the fish has slightly won, but let's call it a draw.
Yeah.
And
Coming into
right
injury
now,
time.
coming into injury time, but we could be ahead of Rainbow in the next 18 hours.
Yeah. Good
Yeah?
end.
Good end. So what we're doing is I'm just repositioning one rod now. I've not had a bite on the last few days, and I'm not giving up.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Because you just never know, do you?
You never
like
know.
The two lads down there, in 14 and 16, both had 60s, 2 foot of water.
Yeah, exactly
Like,
that.
It's just so unpredictable.
Yeah, so we're not giving up. But at the moment, if truth be known, probably Rainbow's won this week in some ways.
This week,
but,
yeah. First
but
week, I think we
First
won.
week we won. Second week we didn't win. But right now we could pull it back. You can see first hand here, you know, what is typically underwater when the water's up. Water's low now and getting lower since we've been here. But you can see I've got the polarising filter on. And yeah, this is, you know, very typical of the bars, and it's not what you can see above the water that you've got to be worrying about, it's more what's underneath it. Well, just gone 7:30 Friday night. Rods are out. Anticipation sky high. Has to be confident for the last, what are we, 12, 14 hours. And right now we're going to have a pizza dinner, chill out, and see if we can't get one more fish each, or even 2. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Right there, mate, yeah?
Yeah.
All your car's packed, everything's done. Sit there and chill.
Well, it
Enjoy
was
the
hot,
last evening.
so I was in the shade.
Okay, mate. Nice in the shade?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're alright. I'm sweating here, but it's alright. As long as you're alright, that's the main thing.
Well, you are fishing me swim and all, aren't you?
Let's not go into that. But as long as you enjoyed the trip, mate.
Got a
That's
nice
amazing.
colour.
Yeah, lovely colour.
And you got a nice colour.
Lovely colour.
You look like you've had a fire on your head put out with a shovel.
It's good. Look at it, look.
Look, that tail on there, look.
Better than a proper one. Better than a proper holiday, this.
Well, this is our last evening now. It's about 9:30 Friday night, and yeah, you know, till you wind them in the next morning, anything can happen. But it's been red hot today, and I think it's red hot next week as well. So really and truly, the lake needs a low. I think it needs some oxygen in the water, whatever. Well, it's not a case of whatever. It needs oxygen, I think, to, you know, and a low to get these fish feeding. That's what I think it needs. Just been this relentless heat now for a couple of weeks, and you know, thought the storm might, you know, give us a chance, but yeah, it didn't really produce post both storms. So, you know, is what it is. But as a pan round now, you know, this is the scene. Yeah, 11:30 Friday night, and the right hand rod went off, and there's this fish, 34 pound. And it's going to be mad, so I'm going to get a quick picture of it. Look at that, Lee.
Yeah.
Right over the top, Lee, so you don't get it going back. You want it?
Got it, mate.
I'm not sure, Lee, if that's my 9th or 10th fish. I can't remember, but either way, pleased to have had a fish. That's for sure. And yeah, whilst you're going out there, winding down very slowly, not knowing how big it is. Ain't one of the big ones in here, but you know what? It's nice to have had my string pulled, that's for sure. Happy days.
Nice spot that one, Kev, was it?
Yeah, Lee's having a little dig there because I moved my right hand rod only a little bit closer to him, but you was a bit too far left, Lee, weren't you?
Yeah, because I was 30 yards inside my swim. Maybe
Yeah.
50 yards.
Yeah, that's what makes a four, though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you've got 2/3 of the swim there. You've got further and further around. But hey, Kev, I wouldn't begrudge anyone.
Do you know what, though? Seriously, when you're putting them out and that, and it's really windy and you can't see and it's overcast, it's very easy to be disoriented. The fact that it's been bright blue skies and calm, yeah, you'd have thought I'd have been a better judge of it. But yeah, thanks, Lee, anyway.
No worries. Well done, mate.
Yeah, 40 on the nose, lovely. Well done, Lee. Well, it's about 8:30 Saturday morning now. It's always that busy time to pack up. Jasper and Max have come round to say goodbye there already, so we'll quickly catch up with them.
Morning, Gav.
You caught one then?
Yeah.
This
caught
morning?
one. This morning.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
After 14 nights.
14 nights, not bad. The
No.
Scar Common.
No.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
This was more like the scratch common.
Well, scratch mirror.
It was the scratch mirror.
Right, but
It's
you
like
caught
a
one.
scar, but
Yeah, I
really,
caught one.
really
Yeah,
much
well
smaller.
done. Well done. It's a cooler
Happy
for you,
days.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least Max put you in the chocolate box for the last 6
Yeah.
hours.
Great partner.
Great partner.
That's
Great
right.
partner.
Yeah, lucky. Normally no one would get any time with it, you know what I mean? So he should be really brilliant.
Yeah. So Max, what did you end up with?
I think I didn't bother counting them even.
Right.
Being honest, Kev. I think probably 12, 13 fish.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so you've done all right under the circumstances.
When you now start to hear what came out of the rest of the lake, yeah, I think we did all right.
Yeah,
as that is.
yeah.
A lot of swims, you know, struggled. I think this is the temperature. I think the temperature's just these fish are just so lethargic at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. It needs a low pressure, doesn't it? Anyone who's coming here and gets the enjoyment of a low pressure.
Yeah. Catch fish.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, you look well.
Yeah, the most thing is enjoying it.
Yeah, and the smile on your face says, fuck it, I ain't fishing with Max again.
Hey, look, and that little pump on his belly says otherwise.
Yeah, you went well. Yeah, well done, boys. Yeah. Good to catch up with you. Yeah, cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Well, quick parting shot of the swim now. We're skirting about because, as usual, it always takes longer to pack up than you think. So it's now about 9:30 Saturday morning, and I think it's fair to say, Lee, as good as the swim's been to us, as good as it's been, I think the swim won.
Yeah.
I think the swim got the better of us at times, and as did the fish. But you know what? That's rainbow. And just when you think, as I said before, you're getting the hang of this place, it reminds you ain't. So, parting shot, Lee. We'll save the synopsis for when we get home. But Yeah, been a cracking couple of weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Looked after him, wife.
Yeah.
He's, you know.
You didn't see the last bit when I'm rowing out there.
Yeah, but and if don't listen to any of these things about me poaching his swim and that, as if a good old Essex boy would do that.
No.
Yeah,
no.
you wouldn't do it.
No,
yeah,
of course you
so
wouldn't.
yeah, if all the fish are in front of him, I'm happy for him to be in front of him. I'm happy to fish where there ain't no fish. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to skirt about and yeah, let's get back.
mate.
Yeah,
Cheers,
happy
Kev.
days. So you're going into 21.
Yes, we are.
You here for 1 week?
1 week, yeah.
And what will your tactic be, Alain, given the conditions?
Looking for some shadow because it will be bloody hot. 36, 37 degrees. Not my kind of weather, but
And it's been hot the last 10 days.
Yeah.
Ideally, you'd have some sort of low conditions come in, but looks like it's going to be a hot week.
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah. And you was in Peg 21 a few weeks ago.
5 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, you did very well, I hear.
That was a good session, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And tell me, Alain, one thing. I could usually ask 3 things, but I'm going to ask you one. For anglers coming here for the first time to Rainbow, experienced anglers elsewhere, but coming to Rainbow for the first time, what advice would you give them?
Talk to anglers who has been fishing here for a while. Just how you have to tackle it, what sort of material and tackle you need to use, because it's exceptional fishing. Everything has to be super strong.
Yeah, as I found out the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And as I've said on the video, just when you think you're getting the hang of Rainbow, Rainbow reminds you it's the boss.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, well, Alain, have a good
Safe
have a good
journey
week,
back,
yeah,
mate.
thanks again and see you again. Huh?
See you again.
Cheers, Alain.
Bye-bye.
I just had a brief interview with Alain, just giving him a few tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you do. Yeah, he needs help, doesn't he? Anyway, buddy, you're off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
off,
so
mate.
you shoot off and I'll be behind you a long way.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll do the synopsis on both our behalves when I get home.
Okay.
And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. You can come around and check the draft edit.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah?
mate.
Right,
lovely.
happy days.
Thanks, Kev.
Thanks. Yeah, had a
Thanks a lot,
cracking
mate.
week. 2 weeks.
Cheers,
Thanks
pal.
a lot. Cheers, mate. Well, time to skirt about now. End up where we start off. I'll save the synopsis for when I get home. But I'm leaving behind a fantastic lake, and it's going to be a red hot week. So good luck to you guys, and ideally some sort of low pressure comes in, but it is what it is. For now, feel like Rainbow's won this trip, but yeah, let's get home and sort the gear out tomorrow, have a chat to the camera. In the meantime, need to get something to eat and yeah, get home.
Whatever happened to Leon Trotsky? He got an ice pick that made his ears burn. Whatever happened to dear old Lenny?
guys, it's Monday morning. Got back late Saturday night and time for a synopsis, and you know what, it could be a really long one, but in looking back at some of the video I think I covered a lot of things, particularly, you know, the trouble we had with, or I had in particular, with the hooks, and I'll cover that more another time. But in way of a synopsis, fantastic couple of weeks, and Lee, thanks for inviting me. You know, we fished together last year for a week, 2 weeks this year. How I'll put up with you, I'll never know, but yeah, it was great fun, and yeah, we caught some lovely fish between us. So yeah, and not least of all, you know, catching up with other guys and meeting new faces. That's what fishing's all about, and in particular at Rainbow, you know, you bump into old faces, you meet new guys, and you know, and then you sort of become friends. And you know, with Facebook and Messenger and everything else, all of a sudden I'm arranging with, you know, some boys to shoot out to Poland and catch up with you and Thomas and Michael, because you know, from what I understand, like you told me, there's, you know, we can come and watch some football, Thomas, and then we can go and see all the cultural sites that Poland has to offer. You know, I love going to other countries and seeing their museums and, you know, statues and paintings and libraries and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, great to meet you guys, and well done on your mid-70 common, Thomas. Fantastic fish. And I'll put a picture in the slideshow. But, yeah, and as I say, and Michael, you know, it's, your English is great, mate, and your angling skills, I saw you go out after that bring. You certainly know what you're doing. It'll be your turn next time, I'm sure. Mick Payne, always good to catch up with you. You had your PB, £62 common, I think. And, you know, Max and Jasper had a tough 2 weeks, but I'm sure Max will let him in on the fish another time. But anyway, there's too many people really to mention. You know, there's some great guys. So anyway, quick couple of points on the subject of points. Hooks, guys. I thought I had my hooks sorted for Rainbow. I was very happy with 2 style of hooks. I test my hooks. Mates of mine would, you know just how much length I go to, and when you get a packet of hooks and they tell you it's super strong, super sharp, super this, super that, normally they ain't. So, you know, do yourself a favour, and when you're fishing, you know, snaggy, tough areas, and they don't get tougher than Rainbow, you know, test your hooks. Well, test your hooks per se, really, you know, that's what I would say. But I got caught out, and whilst I was there, you know, caught up with Adam and Gav. They kindly give me some hooks, as did a couple of the other lads. And again, Adam, well done on your fishing, mate. You had a fantastic 2 weeks. Good angling as well. So, yeah, congratulations to you. And thanks for the loan of the rod as well. Yeah, you know, you test the hooks and you soon realise that Rainbow is a different place altogether in many ways. So I've come home now. I've got hooks coming from all over the globe now, because I'm conscious of having, you know, a hook for Rainbow moving forward that's stronger than what I've been using. And when I look back to Peg 11 in April with Darren, I had 16 bites, landed 15 fish. Thought I've got it sus now, where hooks and tackle and everything else is concerned. Rainbow reminds you, don't think you've got on top of me, i.e. Rainbow, because I'll smack your ass, and that's what happened. But it's been a learning curve. I've learnt from it, and over the next few weeks, you know, with the help of Eric and a couple of the other lads who are also, you know, into, you know, testing hooks and stuff, I'll be on top of that next time round, let me tell you. But anyway, for now, that's enough of the synopsis. Great couple of weeks. Thanks again, Lee. Thanks again to all the boys that we catch up with at Rainbow. And right now, you know, I've got a few weeks' work to do. Get my head down, take the wife out for her pizza and all of that, and then I'm off fishing again. But yeah, that'll be another story, and yeah, I look forward to that. But yeah, great trip. Thanks to Rainbow. Thanks to Pascal and the family. You know, they run a fantastic fishery there, and you know, it really is something special, let me tell you. Oh, just one final note. If anyone bumps into Lee Bowyer and he tells you that I'm poaching his swim and I'm fishing too far right and I've gone beyond my boundaries, into his swim, don't believe him. I'm a true Essex boy. I'd never do that. Would I?
You make me feel under the hood and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you should have fallen in love with? Unless we find out what's to blame, what a shame. And we won't be together much longer unless we realize that we are the same. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fall in love with someone you should have fallen in love with? You make me feel under the hood and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I'll only end up losing you, and that's worse. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fall in love with someone?
The battery's run out.
Done it. Clean as a whistle.
No way.
Look at that.
Oh, that's took you 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Give us it here.
What
Yeah,
are you
do it
doing?
again.
What are you doing?